riding down the Harland Highway.
All right, hold tight on the Harland Highway Show.
Harland Williams.
Oh, yeah. Get the meatloaf ready. Somebody cook up a flan. We got a beautiful guest here today on the Harland Highway podcast. Here he is, right here. He's probably the best-looking guest we've ever had, Justin Martindale.
Oh,
hey,
my God, we did it!
Dude, you look smashing.
I mean, it's summer.
Yeah, you are very summery. Can
Yeah.
we talk about the ensemble? Because it is like Miami Vice meets Jesus of Nazareth.
Thank you.
With a flair of Shroud of Turin and a little bit of Glendale Galleria, just a touch of Panda Express, and I can smell some Orange Julius.
Yeah.
So what? But you tell me.
I was going for like an elevated mall employee vibe, but on vacation. Yeah. You nailed it all.
Wait. Do mall employees even get vacations?
Probably not, but this
Yeah.
one can dream. You know, I want to work at like maybe like a Banana Republic.
Whoa.
Where it feels like vacation.
Yeah.
That's what I said when I came in here. I was like, this feels like vacation.
Yeah.
It's
just being around me feels like a vacation.
It's like, am I at a Tommy Bahama?
Yeah.
Am I in Margaritaville?
I know.
I don't know. The day's young.
Look behind you. It's like, where are you? Where are you, Miami Vice? God.
Wait, I have to put these on.
Oh, here we go.
I'm ready to kill a hooker in Grand Theft Auto.
Good Lord. Someone call Madonna and fry me up a diarrhea burger.
What's the difference?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I mean,
Good Lord. Should we stop now, I think? Should we end it?
thank you guys so much for having
thanks.
me.
He was great, and we're done. Dude, I got to ask you, because this happened to me the other day.
Yes.
And we're comedians. Justin's one of the funniest comedians you're going to see. Go see him, and we're going to get all your info out later so people can follow you. But we're in the business of making people laugh.
Yeah.
And this happened to me just the other day, and I don't know if you'll find it funny, but have you ever said anything to someone, like out in public or even with friends or family, and it just made you like break up, like just die laughing?
Yeah, I think so.
Is there anything you can remember that? And if you need a moment to think, I'll tell you my story. And if it inspires anything you might have been through, but I was at Staples the other day, and I'm just buying.
The store?
Yeah, I'm just buying stuff. You know, envelopes, clasps.
Necessities.
Yeah, clasps and a few chairs, swivel chairs. They're still in my truck. They're not coming in the house.
No, keep them there. That's where they belong.
Fuck them. I don't need things swiveling in my house. What am I, a swinger?
I don't know. Yeah, I know. Can we say swivel anymore? Is that a canceled word? It sounds like it's on the verge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in Staples, and I get a bunch of stuff, just a collection of oddities. And I go up to the lady, and she had the mask on, right? She had the COVID mask, and she had these beautiful sort of Egyptian-like eyes, dark hair, like she was sort of attractive, probably like a mall worker, maybe working to become a mall worker, because when you're in a Staples, probably the next step up is mall work.
Yeah.
So she was sort of pretty.
Yeah.
And I walk up, and I hand her the junk, and she goes, "Sir, would you like to get the Staples rewards card?" And I was in a rush, and I didn't want to. Nowadays, it only takes a second, but it used to take forever. And I just blurted, I said, "Oh, no, I can't. My sister's up at the graveyard digging a grave."
My sister's at the graveyard digging your grave?
No, just digging a grave.
Digging a grave.
And she just looked at me. She was and after about 30 seconds, she sort of got it was a joke, but it wouldn't leave her. And during the whole transaction, she kept going, "Is your sister?" It was just the weirdest thing, but it made me laugh. So I wondered if you ever had one that just set you off.
I think I've had the same kind of thing. I was in a Best Buy. I was getting my new computer because my old computer just hacked it. So I was like, I got to get a new one. So I went and got it. And I'm in a hurry as well. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm just like, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm on La Brea, the weird Target Best Buy area. So I was just like, just get me out of here. I was thinking of a safe word. And like you know, it was a busy day. And then
Wait, you were thinking of a safe word for Best Buy?
Yeah, I'm just like, huh.
And did you come up with one?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
God,
But I
you're
didn't
lucky
need
to be
it.
alive.
Thank God. But then I had the lady was like, "Oh, do you want to sign up for a Best Buy rewards card?" And I said, "I'd rather eat glass." And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry. Like, I'm never going to use a Best Buy rewards card."
Right.
I'm like, "You're lucky I didn't buy this on Amazon. I came here to support a local new up-and-coming business like Best Buy."
But think about it. Both those people were trying to up our life.
Yeah.
Because these cards equal rewards.
Yeah.
It's like a mother giving a kid treats.
But how much are you spending at Staples to get rewards?
But irregardless, here's these people trying to to plus us. I tell one, my sister's up in the graveyard digging a grave. Is that me or you? And that's me.
Oh, that's you.
And you tell someone to go eat glass.
Yeah.
So it's oh my God, potential spam.
Potential spam's the worst.
Well, it just wrecked the podcast.
No, it
I
didn't.
think we have to stop
no,
again.
we don't.
Can we keep
Let's
going?
keep going. It's Friday. Or are we supposed to say it's Friday?
No, we can say Friday.
It's Friday.
I'll just say it's Wednesday.
Potential
And who's
spam.
right? Who's
Yeah.
lying?
Potential spam is a thing.
Potential spam on a Tuesday is not. It's hard.
Yeah.
What?
Potential spam on a Friday? Get out of here. I got a sister who's digging a grave somewhere.
Wow.
You know?
And I got an uncle who's chewing glass. Fuck me tender in the night.
And Madonna's eating a diarrhea sandwich somewhere. Which, by the way, she just had her 64th birthday.
Whoa, yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah.
I mean, here's what's shocking, and I'm not trying to pick on her, and you know pop culture better
Yes.
than anyone.
Yes.
This is pop culture O'Reilly here, even though he's not Irish. I've grew up with Madonna my whole life. Mm-hmm. The epitome of health. I mean, this girl worked out. She was ripped. She prided herself on being like toned. Mm-hmm. And then I haven't seen her in the limelight for like, I don't know, 10 years. And I just saw her on something, and she looks like somebody's been into the sour cream and onion chips guy. Is that mean to say? Are there any other flavors she might have?
She's had all the flavors.
Do you get the feeling she sleeps with Pringles on her eyes?
Yes,
Like
definitely. Yes. It's something or like a young, like a just barely legal like Latin man's nuts on her eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, something she has to be like
a
this,
Spanish tea bag.
like a Spanish Harlem tea bag.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
She just lays in her chamber and just has this,
And those are the ones, if you shake them, it sounds like maracas. Like you get that
like
sound.
full girthy poppy nuts.
Yeah, like two rattlesnakes playing fucking Twister in the
Yahtzee.
moonlight or something, you know? God.
Yeah, it's a lot of fillers. Yeah, she's still Madonna, you know.
Yeah, but were you startled to see her? And I feel bad because but it's just, I won't be commenting on her weight and stuff, but it's like, you got to remember, my whole life, now it's like a before and after picture from the back of a comic book.
Yeah, because I'm just like, what do I look like now? Because I thought Madonna was, she still is, you know, iconic. And whatever,
she is.
But I think I had the same thing where it's like, I think when TikTok started becoming a thing, and then Madonna got on TikTok, I was like, great gobbledygoo!
Yeah.
Because I thought I had watched the Ring tape, and my phone was going to ring, and I was going to hear 7 days on the other end, and then Madonna crawls through the TV.
Oh,
and
God.
That's how I thought I was going to go.
Like a virgin. Gross. Well, speaking of, and this is why I was so excited to have you on the show, because you're one of the guys I know that loves like movie monsters and horror and stuff.
Yes.
And so I want to do with you.
Okay.
And I'm saving the best one for last because I go to the clubs and I stay to watch your set because I love it, but I also stay because you do a Jeepers Creepers impression.
Yes,
But I want to break down 3 famous movie monsters. I want to talk about Jason, Freddy, and then the Jeepers Creepers guy. So with your indulgence, can we just discuss Jason and who he is, what he is, why he is?
Okay.
I mean, I would like to kind of start with, why is there a guy at a summer camp with a winter sports, like hockey, goalie mask on?
Yeah. Well,
Why? How?
he was there because he was a student at the camp at Crystal Lake.
He was?
Or not a student. He was a camper.
The Camp Crystal.
Camp Crystal Lake, yeah. And he Camp Crystal.
Yeah. Camp Crystal meth, more like
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And he was like disfigured and like a little, you know,
But,
a little
yeah, little,
handicapped.
yeah, but how did he get disfigured?
I don't know. His mom drank. I don't know. I don't know what Mrs. Voorhees did.
Well, there's a lot of motorboats there, and part of me wonders if she held his face underwater and let the propeller
That
slap
could
him
have
around
been
for a
it.
bit.
Yeah, so there was that. It
Yeah.
was a lot of, and so he was supposed to be watched and
He
supervised at all times.
Yeah.
And these are, I don't know if you've been to camp.
Yeah,
But they're
I
all
have.
horny teenagers that are the camp counselors.
Yeah.
So instead of watching him, they were off doing marijuana
Yeah.
and hooking up in the woods.
Doing the sexuals.
Doing the sex, the 70s romp camp sex.
There's one scene in the movie, I don't know if you remember, but the two of them are doing a 69 in the woods, and one of them has birch bark stuck to his ass. Have you seen that scene?
Yeah, I mean, who's doing 69 in the woods?
In the woods, and the girl, well, and I don't like to be graphic, but I didn't shoot the movie.
Yeah.
While they're 69ing, a cicada climbs out of her.
Her hoo-ha?
Yeah.
After hibernation?
Yeah, and
After,
it crawls
yeah.
up the guy's forehead.
Sick.
Yeah, I know, dude.
God.
But why at a summer camp, like, why is there a winter sports goalie mask at a summer camp in the woods? Like, how does that get there?
I'm trying to think. I want to say there was a like a sporting good closet.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm talking about? Like there was like, this is where all the sports equipment goes in this.
But a goalie mask at a summer
Yeah.
camp, you canoe, you maybe do some rafting or something, but where does hockey come in?
I don't know.
That's like watching Alien, and they're up in space, and Sigourney Weaver opens a cupboard and a toboggan falls out on her. Like, it's just so out of place. You know what I mean? Like a fucking wooden toboggan bonks her in the head.
You would want more like camp aesthetic. Like maybe
Yeah.
like an umpire mask.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
for the local, 4th of July barbecue baseball game.
Or
Yeah.
even the hood of a barbecue on his face, like something metal. Like, but here's the other thing. And you can dispute me on this, but here's a guy that's walking around butchering kid after kid after kid. Why does he need to conceal his face? He's the last thing they're ever going to see, irregardless, if that's even a word.
It's not a word, but
it's
yes,
not a word,
here
but it
is.
sounded right.
Here it is, yes, yeah.
Is it irregardless? Can I?
It's regardless.
But irregardless of it being regardless, can I use it again?
Yeah, sure. It's your podcast.
Well, fancy doodle do. So you know what I mean? Like he didn't need to cover his face because
Right.
what is he hiding when they're going to be dead 4 seconds later?
Yeah, you're either terrifying or not.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna be, that's because I think it was like he was a hideous person
Right.
who knew he was hideous, but he had a good body. That's the thing. It's the body dysmorphia.
Did he have a good body? Was he
had a
like
great
ripped?
body? Yeah, Jason's stacked.
Oh, really?
Jason's like kind of a gay icon, I think.
Is he? So if they did like a Monsters like fireman calendar type of thing, he would be like Mr. October or something?
For sure.
With his hot bod?
He had a hot bod. Yeah, he'd probably be like October or maybe like you know what? He'd be August or September. Camp
Camp
time.
Yeah.
He'd be like a camper's month.
Cicada
Like
season.
a July or
yeah.
August. Yeah, he's got the
Yeah, he's got
the mask, like the crop top and
Yeah.
yeah. Jason's kind of like a gay icon, I think.
God, now I'm
Like
picturing.
ripped, but like cover the face. So there's a
Yeah.
mystery.
But the other thing is, though, remember, this camp looked like it was. But are you a tree guy?
I've been called, yes. I don't know. What's a tree guy? Like someone who likes trees?
Do you know your species?
I mean, I know trees.
Okay,
Like
then-
what? Sycamore, redwood,
Redwood, oak, yeah.
cedar.
So based on the trees in that movie, it looked like it was filmed in like the north of the like New Hampshire or Vermont or
I
something
see.
like this. So that's hockey country.
Uh-huh.
So you have to deduce, if that's a word.
Yes.
That's a word?
Deduce.
You have to deduce therein, sir, that as he goes to kill, I would say 40 to 60% of his victims, most of the male ones, as he's going to kill them, the dudes, and they're like, oh, dude, hockey,
Yeah.
right? So now they're,
Like they think it's like a hockey player.
hockey, fun time, /
Gretzky.
gay, like
Yeah.
icon,
Yeah.
like murder, slash your throat, olive oil,
'Cause I feel
power
like-
player.
Yeah, olive oil power player.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah? Am I right here or am I
yeah.
way off?
No, I think you're you're onto something.
Are
like-
is
This-
there is something?
Yeah, we're in it.
We're in it, okay.
Yes. Yeah, I think that
This is good.
I think that Jason
Yeah.
Yeah, there are moments in the movie where
we
he
go.
takes his mask but
Wait,
no one
what?
sees it. Or maybe they do see it and it's
Like
always
the-
like worms and But I don't know how they
He
are
has
all
worms in his complexion?
Yeah, because he like drowned and he's like in the dirt.
God.
Yeah.
Kenny, is there an acne cream? Is there
I mean, you thought monkeypox was bad.
what the shit, guy? He's got worms on his face.
There's like worms. There was something like special effects, horror special
Oh,
effects. So like,
God.
give him maggots in the face, And someone's like, great idea, Jim.
Wait. Now, see, this goes back to the tree species thing. There's a big discrepancy, if that's even a word, between maggots and worms. Because worms are usually technically very long, and maggots are small little fly larvae, as you know.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
So what's on his face, guy? Is it worms or is it magi?
Magi. Oh, it's probably worms. I'm going to go
It was
worms.
worms.
Because camping, fishing, worms.
Dude, the way you put things together is like you just made a Jason Snowball sort of.
Yeah, which I think could be a porn category.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've seen it. Yeah. It's like watching the Crying Game backwards. The worm appears at the beginning.
The reveal.
The worm in his face appears at the beginning.
Yeah, you just see his face, and then by the beginning, he puts it back on. You're like, oh, okay.
Before I move on to the next
Yes.
guy, unless you have more.
I mean, I will
Are you
say-
Jason exhausted or do you have
No,
more?
no,
Sounds
no,
like
no.
you have more.
I mean,
Go.
I will say Jason's one of the best,
Here we go.
like horror sounds.
Oh, can you
That
wait?
was great.
What are they saying there? Because I've always wondered. Before you answer, I always thought it was. But you did something else.
I always thought it was kill.
Ooh.
I thought he said kill.
But what was the first one?
Sha, if that's even a word.
And what if I add shank redemption? Shank redemption. And maybe he was a Stephen King fan.
Could be.
I mean, it's not easy to read when you got a goalie mask on your fat, wormy, fucked up, Ovaltine sniffing face. But
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
yeah, maybe
yeah.
they were magpies.
I always loved
My dad? Wait, what did you always
that
love?
sound.
Well,
Always
you left
loved
a
that.
big pause, and I had to stick my dad in there.
My dad.
What?
I loved your dad.
You did, yeah.
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Bourne. Jason Bournehees. How about Jason Bournehees, dude?
I mean,
He's traveling all over the world with his goalie mask, and he's a spy.
that would be hot.
Jason Bournehees. Good
That's a
one.
good mashup.
Good get. Good catch.
Good mashup. Yeah.
Choo.
Hello.
Choo, 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 choo. open the closet.
I should open the closet.
Have you ever achieved, like, you're having whoop-wah or hooly-hoo or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And the moment of, I think they call it pleasure these days, like the moment of
Climax?
Mount St. Hel. Yeah. Right when you're achieving, you go, choo, 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 kill, 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 cha, 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 cha.
I'm gonna try it.
You really? I just gave you an idea?
Yeah, why not? Halloween's right around the corner.
Wow. So is my wife. Wow. Whoa, dude. Can you imagine the look on your partner's face when you do that?
I'd be like, what are you doing? Is everything okay?
He thinks you're whispering a Chinese guy's name in his ear.
Kill, 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 kill. And I think the kill, kill, kill would be a little too much.
What if we added something, though? And I think you'll know how to finish this. What if he's a Quentin Tarantino fan?
Oh, okay. So,
and then I'll do the kill, 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 kill.
Bill, 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 Bill.
This is what you call teamwork, gang. And I don't think, Justin, there's another podcast on the internet, on Intergoogle, on my sister's underpants that represents the teamwork that we got going right now.
It's a dynamic for sure.
It's tighter than Dolly Parton's cleavage when she's opening chocolate milk bottles in the middle of the night at your grandfather's fucking celery farm.
You nailed that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Teamwork, guy.
I mean, if that wasn't the description, yes, it is.
Okay, so before we move on, I have to ask again, have we exhausted, if that's a word, have we exhausted Jason?
I think so. I think, unless you had anything else.
I think that's it.
He kills horny campers.
Yeah, which had it coming, I think.
Which, I mean, it's very dedicated.
It is. He's dedicated to his craft.
Always going to camp every year.
But wait a minute. This brings up this brings up a topic. Maybe he's angry because summer camp's only 2 months. So what does he do? Just sit around the lodge for the other 9 months or whatever's in a year? How many months in a year?
I think 12.
12. So the other 8?
Yeah.
And what is he sitting there roasting marshmallows with a goalie mask on and reading Captain E. Milne's Winnie the Pooh? Or who authored Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, that would be
Captain
HMS Pennapuff.
Okay. It's okay. I thought it was him or Captain and Tennille.
Yeah.
Didn't they write kids' books?
Yeah, they did.
Muskrat Love Suck?
Yeah, and then I think they built the first sex room too, so I don't know.
Captain and Tennille. He has that little hat on. Yeah. The first role play.
Love will keep us together. Oh.
You open the door and it's the captain from Captain and Tennille and the fat captain from Gilligan's Island.
Yes.
And it's like a scene out of the Overlook Hotel where they're just like, and then you slam the door. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale. Oh my God.
It's the captain, and he looks up like that weird teddy bear guy.
That's right. And Gilligan's having him from behind. Oh my God. Wait, I thought of another one.
Okay.
Because you said the first one was right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me the chi.
Wait. Damn it. Hold on.
Clear your throat. Get that mucus out.
Cha. Kill.
No, the chi one. Pet.
Chia pet.
Guy, this is what we call teamwork.
That's what he wanted.
He wanted people to do word twisters.
Chia
Is that
pet?
Oh, okay. Maybe he wanted him to get a chia pet, and his whole kind of B story was to kind of get guys like us to push ourselves to do word twisters.
Yeah.
Because killing can get boring, and you want to leave something behind when you leave.
But I will say Jason definitely got creative with the killing.
Oh, see,
he'd always pull like some inanimate object and just make it work.
Like what? Give me an
example,
guy.
He would get like maybe an ice pick. He'd get, your classic axe, a baseball bat. He'd also just get like a tree root. He'd like there'd be like a long stick on the end of a tree, and he'd just hang them up there and just leave them.
You know who he should have murdered with the tree root?
Who?
Alex Haley.
Who?
Alex Haley.
Who's Alex Haley?
The author of Roots.
Oh.
Is that wrong to say? Was that a bad joke?
I don't know. Is it
I
bad
liked
that I don't
it.
know Alex?
No.
Okay.
But we do have to end the show because of that for the 4th time.
Well, this has been fun.
But before you go, can I get a No, we're not ending the show. We got to do Freddy Krueger, guy. We're switching gears.
Yes.
Second monster. And by the way, the third one, our favorite, is coming up after Krueger.
Yeah.
Okay. Freddy Krueger. Thoughts, insights, observations, and...
Definitely a creep.
Okay.
I mean, murder kids.
Oh, was that
Did he,
really
did
that
he,
creepy these days?
Well, didn't he molest them? It was like sexual. It was something gross. And then the parents found out, and then they all trapped him and burned him alive.
Can you do that molest him face again? Because it's very Robert De Niro. It's very, Now I get what De Niro's doing.
It's like I want to talk about it, but do I want to talk about it?
Yeah.
But yeah, he best fashion in the game.
The what?
Best fashion, I think. Got a hat. You got like some nice fall complementary colors.
But again, going to the sports team, it was a rugby sweater. It was a black and red rugby sweater. And I don't think a guy with knives for fingers can be catching a ball filled with air.
That's true.
Something.
Maybe he was just a big like Harry Potter fan. It could have been like a Quidditch, he's one of the schools in Harry Potter.
Oh, like a Numbledore? What are the names of the schools?
I don't care.
Dildodorf or
Tilda Swinton.
Wumble Bunch.
Hufflepuff, Raven Sperm. I don't know.
Yeah, right?
Something weird.
That's why I won't watch those movies.
Didgeridoo.
That and Lord of the Rings. I can't take one more Gobblegumps, Wimbledon Nips, chunky tits, fucking fudgy balls. Like I will not have one more elf named after a fucking Baskin Robbins ice cream flavor.
That's true.
Hey, how you doing over there, gumball blumpers?
Yeah, it's like, it's me, gumball blumpers. Yeah. Oh God, who invited gumball blumpers?
Fucking let's eat them. But here's the other thing with Freddy, okay? And you're a dude, I'm a dude. Every now and then we got to look in the mirror.
And remind ourselves. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's a certain portion of our body, and you look at Freddy Krueger's face, and I'm sorry, that's ballsack meat. That wrinkled up face of his.
It's burned.
Yeah, but it looks like pink, like...
Wet. It's like wet.
It's wet. It probably smells like linseed oil. I mean, that's ballsack meat, dude.
It's just,
like, how bad do you have to burn that your face turns into testicle meat?
Yeah, it's definitely gamey.
Like, we got 1st-degree burns, 2nd-degree burns, 3rd-degree burns, ballsack meat burns.
Yeah.
And your favorite, George Burns, your favorite comedian.
Yeah. Okay.
Is he?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely a ball sack.
Yeah, isn't it? Right? Like if he fell on you, like if you were going down an escalator or he fell on you, technically you'd be being teabagged just by him being on you.
And Madonna would be like, excellent.
Madonna turns into Mr. Burns. God.
Madonna Burns.
Madonna Burns.
But yes, I do. He definitely... And the knives thing is an interesting...
Yeah.
Like, who thought of that?
Yeah. And you got to wonder if he's having secret you-know-what's behind the mall with a young guy by the name of Edward Scissorhands.
True.
You wonder if
Do they hate each other?
Well, no, you said that, like, Freddy Boys and Edward Scissorhands or whatever his name is, Wonder Wimberbands, he looks like he could be underage.
Yeah.
And what's Freddy going to be attracted to? A boy with
Knives.
scissors. I mean, those two could make sparks in the middle of the night and
That's
make it look
true.
like Madonna was grinding her tits on a Chinese flywheel.
Yeah.
You know?
Very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's very like Marquis de Sade.
Oh, something I don't know. Explain.
Dark.
What does that mean?
He would like that's where sadism came from.
It
It
is?
was like torture. Yeah. The Marquis de Sade.
Yeah, that's Spanish, right?
Close French.
Fuck.
So he would
Yeah.
torture and kind of like he got pleasure out of like hurting people.
Wow. And
Yeah.
and what last thing? His voice. That Freddy's voice.
But Freddy was funny.
Yeah, he was
He
hilarious.
was definitely an open micer
Yeah.
at the Ha Ha
Yeah.
Cafe Chuckle Fuck in Boise, Idaho. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got past
Hilaire.
he got past at Numbnuts in Cleveland.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Freddy line that he did?
Yes.
What is it?
When I was a kid, I was a big one of my favorite scenes was the girl. God, what was it? I think it was like Nightmare on Elm Street 4, I think.
Yeah.
Where the girl was working out and she was like, ew, gross, a bug. And she like squashed a roach.
Yeah.
And then she starts working out and her arms break off and she turns into this
Oh,
giant
wow.
cockroach.
Yeah.
And then Freddy gets the like roach motel and like squishes
Oh, yeah.
it. And he's like, you can check in, but you can't check out. I was like, Freddy Krueger, you guys.
Wow.
Keep it going. Let him hear it.
I
Yeah.
think one of my favorites was, and I actually borrowed it. I stole it and used it as a pickup line in bars.
Mm-hmm.
And I never got laid once, but I used to walk up to girls and use his line and go, "How sweet, fresh meat."
Oh, yeah.
And I got slapped a lot.
Yeah.
And I got kicked in the nuggets a
Yeah.
lot. But I can't understand why I never got a girl to come home with me. Is that?
That'll do it. You're quoting Freddy Krueger,
But it's a good line. How
It is a-
sweet, fresh meat.
What was that from? Like, what was the scenario in that? Because I remember that line.
I think he was at the Arby's drive-thru,
Yes.
and he ordered a cheddar twirl, and the guy reached out and he opened it, and he saw the roast beef, and he went, "How sweet,
Yeah.
fresh meat." And then he cut the kid's face off,
Yeah.
took the roast beef up, put the kid's face on it, and
then
ate it, and
yeah.
then drove his car
And then-
straight through a Ralph's.
Yeah, because he forgot the horsey sauce, which
there
is
you
the
go.
most important.
See, guy?
Yeah. He's like, I forgot the horsey sauce.
All right, let's go to our final
Okay.
guy. I don't want to put it in your mouth that this is your favorite guy.
Okay.
But because you talk about him, I thought maybe. But
Yes.
he's one of my favorite monsters.
Me too.
The Jeepers Creepers guy.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, one of the reasons I love him is because he's so ambiguous. Like Freddy's got the knives,
Mm-hmm.
Jason has a mask, but I always loved it that the Jeepers Creepers monster, I never knew what he was going to do. He would turn into a bat.
Yeah.
He could fly, he'd pull his head off and eat himself. Like,
Yeah.
like he just, you never knew, like
Yeah.
he'd turn into a dust monster. Like,
Yeah.
he was so, like, mysterious.
He has a name too. Someone gave him
that's
a name. I
right.
can't remember. I don't remember what it is. I could look it up, but I don't want to.
Does it have a "the" in front of it? Like
It's
the
something.
the
No,
something?
it has like an A. It's like an Al. AL dash. It's something weird.
Al?
No, it's
It
like.
sounds- he looks
I'm
like
gonna
an
look
owl.
it up.
I love the scene where they go to the cat lady's house. Remember in the first one?
Oh yeah.
And she's just standing behind the screen door, and they walk up, and she just, I don't know who the actress was, but she goes, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Who's your friend?"
God.
And the scarecrow's standing in her garden. She goes, "Who's your friend?" And it's like, oh, it's so creepy. I need some apple juice.
It's such a good series. And I did see a poster, and I don't know if this is like a real thing because they're making another one.
Yeah.
But it's like the baby. It's like it's
no.
like baby Jeepers Creepers.
No. Yeah, forget
know.
it. No, I'd rather dip my face in acne cream and pop the zits all over a choir school.
Exactly. Well, they call him the Creeper. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
Creeper. But I thought he had like an actual name. But I don't.
Well-
I guess no, he's the Creeper. And I love the Creeper
Yeah,
because it's just
he's so merciless.
because what is it? He's like a harvester, right?
Yeah.
If he sees something that he likes,
Yeah.
he goes and gets it. and he like lives forever.
And every 23 years he eats, which
Something
by the
like
way,
that.
I'm immediately replacing the South Park diet with that.
Yeah, you should.
Like
Yes.
the the creeper diet.
The creeper diet.
Why are you so thin, Sarah?
Yeah.
Well, I only eat every 23 years.
God, you're so disciplined.
And what are you eating, children? They're delicious.
I just eat whatever Freddy leaves around.
Yeah.
Jason kind of helps me too. I don't really do a handout. It's just more of a hand.
Oh, sweet batwing juice. All right, I'm switching gears completely now.
Okay.
Because you and me, we've been comics for a long time. How long have you been doing it?
Like 12 years.
Yeah, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you might not even remember this. I think the first time we met was probably about 6 years ago. MTV was shooting a show in Burbank.
Okay.
Were you on that? And
Which one?
it was like a weird one of these shows where they put like 9 comics out per episode. And I thought it was you backstage I met. And it was in Burbank, and it was like they had all these different comics, and maybe it wasn't you.
Maybe. Was it like
But
a...
it never aired. They
Oh,
shot
that-
it, and it never aired.
Mine aired.
Oh, it did?
Mine aired. Are you talking about what it was called? It was like acting out or something like that? I don't
Something. Yeah.
remember. Where we had to do a set and then like they acted out what our set was? Was that? And it
no.
never aired.
Yeah.
But they did like every comic
Oh,
in town.
yeah. I think, yeah.
Mine
And-
was on the first episode and then like it canceled.
Yeah,
Like,
they can't. Oh, so yours got on. Okay.
Mine
'cause-
got on, but I can't find the footage. And the footage
Oh.
was so great. Like the actual acting out was
was?
really good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I remember they canceled it like almost right away.
Yeah.
And interesting, yours is the one that aired, and they
Yeah.
canceled it.
Well,
Great job, guy.
I know. Sorry. I know.
Hello?
Hello?
So on that note, this is where I'm going with this, and I don't want to be too morbid, but have you ever had one of those moments in your stand-up career, and I think every comic has, but I don't want to be presumptuous if that's a word. Have you ever had, and it could be hypothetical or it could be that suicide moment where you had such a horrible set, like early on or something, where you just went, oh my God, like not necessarily want to kill yourself, but end it, not keep going, or kill yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Like-
I mean, I can't remember when it was, but I definitely have had like what the fuck am I doing?
Right, where you just wanted to stop.
Yeah.
I had it when it was my first time going on the road. I'm up in Canada. And, I did everything in Toronto where I started. And then my first road gig, they said, we're sending you to Nova Scotia.
Oh, good old Nova Scotia.
Yeah. And then from Nova Scotia, we went to this little island called Prince Edward Island, where Anne of Green Gables is from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where she's from if you're looking for her.
Okay. I have a buddy from Nova Scotia.
Are you
He's a
serial?
comedian. Yeah. Jason Whitehead. Do you know him?
Oh my God, I know his brother, Johnny Blackhead.
Good. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
need
What a
some
small
acne cream.
territory.
Yeah. They're called provinces.
Whatever. I'm American.
Wow, Captain Crunched
You're
in the
lucky
middle
I
of the day.
recognized it.
I'm even lucky you're here. So I go, it's my first road gig, and it's the first night in Prince Edward Island. We got this sold out banquet room. The MC goes up, and I'm like a little freaked out because it's my first time away from the nest where I started.
Spam risk.
Another
Sorry.
one?
Get out of
We
here.
gotta stop.
No,
We gotta
don't.
end it.
Get out of here.
Can we
Okay.
keep going?
It didn't ring. Yeah. I just had to show you that I am.
I know, I got it
getting
too.
Spam risks.
Somebody doesn't want us to do this
Get outta
podcast, and
here.
that's a sign that it's going well.
It is going well.
Somebody's trying to stop. Probably Joe Rogan's trying to stop us right now.
Don't say his name twice. Don't say Joe Rogan 2 more times.
Mark Maron might be trying to stop us right now. Corolla. They're all no one can stop this.
Yeah, no, Bobby Lee, get out of here.
Can't stop this. So I go on stage. It's my first. I got to do 20 minutes. Okay. I go on stage, full house. I'm pretty scared. The headliner's coming up behind me. And I thought, okay, I'll ingratiate myself to the crowd. First thing I do, I go up to a guy, I go, hello, how are you, sir? And this guy in a black leather jacket was just sitting there, and I put the mic right at his mouth, and he had the biggest fucking burp built up. I don't know if he'd been eating scallops or seaweed or jellyfish tits.
Yeah.
But he just like right into the mic. The crowd went insane, and I couldn't get him back because nothing I could say was funnier than what he did.
Yeah.
20 minutes of silence. I went back to my hotel room and I just looked out the window and I was like, should I jump? Should I just jump? Like that's what I mean. Like I had that moment. I don't know if every comic has.
I just thought of what mine was.
Oh, what is it?
So
here we go.
So it was, let's see. We're on 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was like right when I started.
Yeah.
This travel company approached me and they were like, yeah, do you want to do a Mediterranean cruise? And I was like, sure.
Wow, fun.
And so it was like this amazing, the cruise itself was amazing. It was like I went to Egypt and Rome and Greece. And so there was the main theater.
Yeah.
And then there was the smaller kind of like cabaret, like stand-up room.
And this is on the cruise ship.
On the boat.
Yeah.
And so it was me and another guy were doing the smaller room. Well, one night, Patti LuPone was performing, huge Broadway singer.
Yeah.
She's in she's in Company right now. I mean, legendary. And she got up in the main theater and was like, and then meanwhile, Justin Martindale at 9 p.m. in the hoo-hoo-ha-ha room.
Whoa.
And I was like,
free crab legs.
Man, yeah, crab legs.
People eating crab and seafood while you do your thing.
Oh, and I got up there, and I had been in Greece all day, so I was like drinking ouzo. I don't know if you know what ouzo is. It's like a black licorice.
Yeah, it's
like,
that clear.
Yeah.
Wasn't Zima sort of modeled after that a little? Something? Tasted like
Zima.
Someone melted Elton John's wax figure at a wax museum and liquefied it.
It has an Elton John taste.
Twang, yeah.
It's like black jelly beans and Elton John.
Oh God, what a mixture!
What's the difference?
Yeah. Love it in the South.
Oh, it's really good in the summer. So I have like a nice little buzz. So I get up there and I'm just doing my set and I'm looking out in the crowd and there's maybe like 4 people. And I'm like, fucking Patti LuPone, man. Fuck. Whatever. We get it. You're a Tony winner multiple times. But let me have my moment. And that's when I was like, do I jump off the boat?
Oh, really?
Do I pull a Rose from Titanic?
Yeah.
Do I just say, enough? I'm not going to have people make decisions for me.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio was not there to grab me, but so I did end up falling off the boat.
You did? Oh, God. Dolphin bait.
Dolphin bait,
it's funny because I think every comedian has one of those moments where they just they hit this wall and it's like, did I make the right decision? Should I stop? But
it's like Michael Richards, It's like
just did I make the right decision? Stop. Oh man.
I'm just gonna snap on stage.
Yes.
Oh.
One of the things that you do in your act that I love, and I got to pull my phone out for this, and I don't know if you want to do it, but you like the old like 50s, the old like 40s, 30s talk. Mm-hmm. Hey there, sweetheart. Yeah. With your permission, and you can say no, I was wondering if I pull the stopwatch out, can we do a 1-minute conversation talking that way to each other?
Sure.
Are you comfortable with that?
Yes.
Because I would love to, and you're so good at it, and I'm going to try and keep up.
Are you going to be the guy and I'll be the girl?
Okay, yeah. And what can the scenario be? Just should we set the groundwork or just wing it?
Yeah, just wing it. I feel
Okay, let me get my stopwatch. Okay. Now, just to set this up, the old black and white movies, hey there, sweetheart. Yeah. People used to talk like that, and I think we need to do it for a minute.
And it was normal.
It was normal. So I'll kick it off, and then you be the girl, and I'll be the guy.
I have to figure out what kind of girl I want to be.
Oh, yeah, take a minute, and I'll figure out what kind of guy.
Okay.
All
right.
What are you doing there?
Okay. Do I want... Okay.
All right, ready? I'll give it a count in 3, 2, 1, start.
Hey there, cutie pie. I heard you were up at the graveyard last night.
Oh, it was. I was looking for bodies. Have you seen any?
Well, there's only two kinds of people that go to the graveyard, Sugar Tits. It's people who are dead and people who are about to die, see?
Oh, that sounds really frightening. I hope I don't fall in an empty grave. My mother would get worried.
Well, if you're dead, we'd send Mikey, Hershey, and Rocky up there to fish you out. But not with a rope, not with a shovel. With your father's fucking rotten teeth. How about that, Crumple Cakes?
What do you know about Rocky? What has he said? What did he say? It's not true. It's not true. I say no matter how many times you say it, it's not true.
The whole town knows about you and Rocky, Crumple Bumps. Now get your acne cream, sit on it, and ride to Vegas where you're gonna be safe, see?
Oh, you know what? I've only been in this town for 3 minutes and I already despise you. I hate you.
You son of a bitch, I wanna marry you so bad I could grab you by the face and kiss your monkey teeth.
Well, why don't you say something? Let's run. Let's run away. Let's run away and never look back. You hear me? I'm ready. Let's go to Paris. I don't care where we go, just as long as it's with you. As long as I can wake up every morning and see your gross face.
You had me at pumpkin teeth, sunshine.
And end scene. Wow. Bro, can I get a potato? Wow.
Oh,
Power slam.
that was good.
That was a Chinese power slam right there.
Chinese power slam.
What was I gonna say? Oh, can I finish with something fun that I think you'll like?
Please
if
do.
it can be funner than that.
Okay.
I do this thing. It's a bit of a surprise, but it's called, let me show you. It's called Words from a Wooden Shoe. Okay? This is a real Dutch clog.
I'm in.
And how it works, there's some words in there. And it's not word associated, like if it says dog, you go cat.
Okay.
What it is, it's a word, or maybe there's two words. And if it sparks a story or a moment in your life or something related, you can tell that story based on, see if the word triggers something. Hopefully something magical. And if it's not, we'll have to end the show.
Okay, again.
For the 15th time.
I don't know. I think if it's coming from a wooden shoe, it's going to be
wooden
pretty
shoe.
magical.
Can I slide the wooden shoe towards you and let you
please.
pick a word?
Thank you for consent.
This is it right here. Words from a wooden shoe.
I want to go in. I'm going to go in.
Go into where the stink is.
Oh, yeah.
The foot odor.
That elven clog.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, here we go.
What do we got? Read it out loud.
Oh, God. I don't have this one. Father's words to me.
Wait. That's a story in itself. Why don't you?
I don't have any. I don't talk to my father.
So there are no words. There's.
I have two of them, and I don't talk to them.
Really?
Yeah. My biological dad and my stepdad. I'm like, I don't.
Wait, so not one of them has ever just said
No.
one thing, like get out, or
No.
son, you're gonna be like nothing.
No. Is that weird?
That's the story
That's
in itself.
the story. Oh.
We're ending on
I
nothing.
mean, but I don't want to end on nothing.
Do you want to do another
I
one?
Pull another one, yes.
We've never done that before
Well,
on
good.
Words from. Are you going to be the first?
Yeah. I think,
Wow.
yeah. I'm pulling another one because I'm like, ugh.
But I can see there's a little bit of emotion on you with that one a little bit.
No.
Little bit. I can see. I'm sensitive. You're not. I can see what's happening.
What's your sign? Do you know?
How dare you?
Mm-hmm. In your own home.
Scorpio.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
What are you?
I'm an Aries.
You want to go to Arby's?
I mean, is there a face sandwich we can have? Is there a 5 for 5 happening?
All right.
We're gonna go
We've never done it before.
All right.
Words from a wooden shoe. It's almost like we have the set. Two shoes here today.
That's so sad and anticlimactic.
No, it was good
Okay.
because next time you're here, I'm gonna peel back the whole dad thing. We're gonna go deep.
Okay, sure.
We're gonna go so deep. Sure.
Ooh, reoccurring dream.
Here we go.
Reoccurring dream.
And it better not be that you dreamed you had a dad.
Oh, my whole life.
No, go. I didn't mean
Reoccurring dream.
reoccurring dream. I'll take a sip of apple juice. What do you think?
Do I have a reoccurring dream? You know what's weird? When I was a kid, I had a reoccurring dream about Freddy Krueger.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, who also killed kids in their dreams. So I remember being a kid, my parents wouldn't let me watch Nightmare on Elm Street because they were, it was like, oh, it's evil and whatever.
Really?
But I remember having a lot of, I don't know, like kid horror dreams. Like I remember being like in my swimming pool and thinking Jaws was in the deep end. And I remember being like, I remember specifically this dream of being in the junkyard and Freddy Krueger, like, with the sparks coming down the wall.
Yeah.
But then I also had I've told a couple people this dream.
Yeah.
Where I had a dream that I was kidnapped by some guy. I don't even know who the guy was.
Yeah.
And my mom and I got kidnapped. We were thrown in the back of a van.
Whoa. Heavy.
I know, hot, right? And
Wow.
and my family and I, at the time, we were driving across country to visit my parents in California. So I grew up in Texas, so we did like the I-10.
Yeah.
Or the 10, as we call it.
Yeah,
here.
the 10, yeah.
And I remember we had stopped off in Arizona or something. We just wanted to get some jerky and gas.
Yeah.
And I remember looking over at this guy pumping his gas, and it was the guy who kidnapped me in my dream.
What?
Isn't that weird? Yeah.
That's like a dream and deja vu.
Yeah, it was weird. And I remember and I was probably...
And a premonition.
Yeah, it was like I was like 8 or 9 or something like that. And I just remember looking at my mom, and my mom was just like, "What's wrong?" And I'm just like, "I had a dream about that guy." And she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was like, "Yeah, that guy." And it was so vivid. Like when I do dream, I dream very vividly because I see colors and all that stuff. And but yeah, I just remember being like, "Ooh, that's weird." And I think that's why I was always like, I got into the idea of like horror. I loved horror.
Yeah.
And who knows what that guy, it was like I was at that gas station.
Yeah.
Or gay station.
Yeah, those are out there too.
Yeah, a gay station.
Yeah.
I was at that gas station when that guy like kidnapped me and my mom. So it was very like deja vu, very like premonition. And I just remember like hiding, like it was weird. And I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if it was just like, just drive the fucking car, honey,
What if it was Freddy Krueger before he got burned? That was the guy and you were his first mark.
Yeah, maybe.
And he said, "Hey, kid, I'm going to slice you up." And you said, "You know what? I'm just going to go to the gay station down the street." Now, going back real quickly, because you touched on something that I picked up on.
What?
When you said your parents wouldn't let you watch Freddy Krueger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and they told you couldn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, was your dad present? Was he one of the people that said you couldn't watch Freddy Krueger?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I didn't meet my biological dad till I was 26.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So, never in my life. I reached out to him on the internet. I found him and I asked him like, "Hey, I know this might be weird, but like you're my dad."
Yeah.
And so then I met him and I was, he's like, "Yeah, let's go to Tijuana." And he took me to Tijuana.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we went to
How old were you?
26.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I went to a strip. He took me to a strip club in the daytime.
Yeah.
Some classic father-son bonding.
Yeah. Especially on the first meeting.
Oh, yeah. Definitely I'm meeting you for the first time. Typical, like, Florida man.
Nice to meet you, sperm cell. Let's go see some titties.
I know. And I was like, oh, God, does he not pick it up? And so I remember just going to this strip club and watching this poor woman do a very sad pole dance, and I was so shit-faced because in Mexico, everywhere we went, they'd pull our head backs and pour tequila down our fucking throats. So this was like, I was a little drunk, and I remember telling her to sit down.
Oh, does she have a bullet hole in her ass cheek? A lot of the Tijuana ones do. They have a bullet hole or a stab wound.
Or like a brand.
Some have a brand, and some have a Chiquita banana sticker on their butt cheek.
I know a comic who has that tattoo on his arm.
Oh, God.
But I told her to sit down, and then I proceeded to dance on the stripper pole. Security
Really?
did not like that. Security,
You went Coyote Ugly?
yes.
Whoa, bro,
I was like, put on Leanne Rhymes. Give at the moonlight. Yeah. And security told me to sit down.
Oh,
and then,
gold.
then my dad said, go give him a lap dance, and paid the stripper or whoever, the pimp, $20, and I went to the back room, and I'm sitting in this back room, and this poor woman is just like
Bullet Hole Sally.
grinding on me. And I said, you know what?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I go, just sit down. Let's just run the clock.
Yeah.
And we did. And we sat down and we just talked face to face. I was like, are you happy?
Oh, really?
Just really getting heartfelt.
Oh, you gave her some therapy.
I did.
Some
I was
strip
like,
club therapy.
I was like, do you have any kids? And she's like, yeah. And I go, do you have any pictures of it? And she pulled them out and like
tender heart.
All the pictures came out.
You're so tender.
And I told her, I said, when we leave here, just, just tell my dad I came all over your face.
Oh, tender as the night.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so thoughtful, too.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
What a sensitive son.
Yeah, I just wanted to make
tender.
my dad proud.
Oh, tender tootsies.
Yeah, and that's when I was like,
Did you ask her before she dressed up where the bullet hole came from? Like how was she shot?
What
was the story? What did she tell you? I know you know.
It was something about like running away to live a happy life. Something really boring and mundane.
Got it.
Irregardless, she was shot.
There's that word again. How sweet.
Fresh meat.
All right. Well, I don't think we can do any better than ending on these stories.
Yeah.
A bullet hole stripper and your dad. And,
Tijuana.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that we could go anywhere else.
A reoccurring dream. I love that the dream came back because, you know, the Freddy Krueger aspect.
It's funny. It's funny. That's the magic of words from a wooden shoe. I've had that happen before where somehow the word that gets picked matches what the conversation was. So it's very interesting. But before we go, it's not about Krueger. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about Justin Martindale. What is the way that people can find you?
Please. Find me on Instagram at Justin Martindale. I put up all my shows. I got some dates coming up. I have a podcast too called Just Saying. Justin Martindale. It's so fun.
Okay.
I have to have you come on. I'd love for you to come on.
I'd be honored.
It's in the basement at the Comedy Store.
Anytime, guy. Anytime.
Oh, and I have to say this because my brother, I like serendipitous moments.
Yeah.
My brother and I loved sorority girls or
sorority boys.
Sorority boys.
Yes.
And one of our favorite lines ever was yours. Where it was, so tell us about yourself. Well, I'm addicted to porn. And that, my brother Paul and I would laugh every time.
Really?
So this coming back and just the friendship that we have built throughout these years is really fun. And I've never said that. And I was like, my brother Paul and I just love you and that movie.
You.
So yes.
Well, I'll tell you before we go, that's the joy of doing what we do. Movies, TV, comedy. You create these little nuggets for people, and for whatever reason they latch on them. They have sentimental meaning, and that warmed my heart. Thank you. And have I met your brother?
No.
Okay,
my brother's the coolest. He's the best.
Tell him thank you, and
I'm
glad. I was able to somehow bond you guys.
Yeah, seriously.
So please check out Justin's beautiful podcast. Go to his Instagram. Go see this guy live. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, he's freaking hilarious.
That warms my heart.
You might even see some Jeepers Creepers action. Justin, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Great
buddy.
to have you, buddy. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today on the Harland Highway. Until next time, chicken chow mein, baby.